Hey guys, GoldeeJR back with another Titans franchise live stream. Now that I look at it, does my logo look a little weird here, or is that just me? Like, why does it feel like my logo is like very off? Like, I think it's supposed to be facing the Cardinals, but it looks really weird. I don't know why, I'm just talking, but today we play the Cardinals. Last week we lost to the Falcons by 3. It was not a good Madden game, plain and simple. Just was not a well executed Madden game. I've had losses that were poorly executed, losses that were fine, and I've had losses that really just felt like I was the worst team and I just couldn't pull out the win. Like my game against the Chiefs last year. That was the former. It was a bad game. It really felt like Madden did anything in his power to make me lose, especially with the halftime shenanigans. Which, if you want to see some really bad Madden gameplay, then check that out, because I'm not sure what I was supposed to do there. But today we do play the Cardinals, and despite the fact that Madden wanted us to lose, another reason we lost was because of Greg Groves. Now, we haven't dropped 30 points in, well, if we continue 3 weeks now, and I think part of that is because of Groves. Our receivers haven't been playing worse than before. Our running backs haven't. Our line is fine. It's good enough to drop 30 points, but Groves has not been as good the last 2 weeks. We might have to go back to the basics, find some sort of way to bring Groves back to week 1 through 4. But we'll start by looking at this Cardinals team. They have an 88 overall offense, 83 overall defense. Kind of reminds me of that Colts team where they're always a really good offense and a really poor defense. They've still got Bryce Underwood sitting behind Bryce Young. I'm not sure if he was always normal dev, but it's going to make it hard for him to be good, because being a 75 overall QB at 24 isn't great. Right now, Bryce Young is 32 years old and 80 overall with Superstar Dev. Off camera, I actually had to give him a different ability because he had something that had to do with entering the zone, which didn't make any sense. So I gave him Safety Valve instead, because his tight end and receivers are already really good. But I don't think Trey Benson's really a receiving back. He has his lowest rating. But yeah, Trey Benson's a very good running back. He's not a power back. He makes people miss, and he's very fast. It's going to be tough to deal with him. He's not as good as Bijan or Kenneth Walker, but yeah, we've had a really tough stretch of running backs we've had to go against. Dalton Kennison, also a really solid backup. You know, superstar fullback. I mean, okay. At receiver, of course, it's Marvin Harrison, superstar X Factor receiver. Definitely one of the best, most complete receivers in the NFL. He's going to be really tough to deal with. And then backing him up, they've got Michael Wilson and Terrell Rosemond. I mean, it's solid, decent receiver core, nothing wrong here. And then they even got Marcus Hicks in that 4th string, so they've got a few receivers. And then Trey McBride is, of course, their tight end, backed up by Raphael Kennedy. 87 speed is great for a tight end. And this is probably the best offensive line we faced off against this season. The lowest is a 79. Everyone else is well over an 80 overall. Now, I think we should still be able to get some pressure. We still have probably the greatest defensive line in the NFL with Aiden Hutchinson, Lucas Van Ness, but sometimes they don't always show up, especially against a quarterback like Kyler Murray. We need to show up today. Kevin Wallace, Darius Robinson, and Matt Aldridge, their defensive line group. Aldridge is going to be tough, but I'm not too scared of Robinson or Wallace. At linebacker, Zaven Collins, Gilbert Nichols, Dwight Childress round out a solid linebacker group. Probably will see some snaps from Micah McFadden too. And their DBs. They have one really good one. Nicholas Lateman's really solid, but then they've got the aging Zion McCullum and the alright Joey Kilgore, who I wanted to draft all the way back then, but he never plays. You can tell he doesn't get on the field by his stats. This year I mean, they actually say he plays a lot of downs. I mean, not a ton, but these are definitely enough to have some sort of stats. Or maybe these could be combination of kick returns, punt returns. So maybe Kilgore's just not getting on the field. He might not be their starting slot corner. But yeah, we have a lot to do today, storyline wise. 2 breakouts, 2 press conferences. We'll start the linebacker breakout, who has to be Mullins. I think Mullins had 2 sacks. Yep, Coach. Braylon Mullins had a nice week. How confident are you in a repeat performance? I'm hopeful. Obviously, we're hoping for the best. It'd be great if he played well again, but won't know until we lace him up. Okay, so he needs 7 plus tackles and he needs specific stuff. He needs 7 plus tackles, 2 plus tackles for loss, which sacks counts tackles for loss in this game for some reason, so that should help. But yeah, that's possible. It's not easy, but it's possible. I'll just try to use him more than I usually do, because I usually do switch between him and Powell and Jones. But today, if he's on the field, I'll exclusively use Mullins, which usually is on the field, because he is our number 1 sub linebacker. And now a receiver breakout, which should be Quincy Russell again. I don't think anyone else had nearly good enough game to get there. Yeah, Coach, big game last week for Quincy Russell. Where do you rank him among the league's receiving targets? I think last time I chose top 5. But I'm going to say that again. I still think he's top 5. Like, he got hurt last time, which makes it, yeah, 8 receptions. Oh, I forgot how specific the goal is in this one. Like, yeah, I think he is a top 5 player, but the fact that they make it 2 very specific stats, like, yeah, I get the 2 touchdowns, kind of, I guess. It should really be yards and touchdowns, because, like, Madden knows how hard it is to get receptions to your players, but whatever. Probably not going to get that. Russell just doesn't get 8 receptions. He might get 8, 9 targets. Anyway, press conference. We have 2 of these. We have a lot. The media has a lot to say today, clearly. How successful my play calling has been. Let's focus on offense. I feel like you'll always focus on offense. Okay, hurry up. How often your team converts red zone trips? I haven't actually turned the ball over much this year, so I feel like it's higher this year, because I haven't turned the ball over much as I had. Okay, never mind. Shut up. How are we scoring less than 50% of the time on red zone trips? Like, we're too good for that. We're lowest. We have probably the most attempts in the NFL, yeah. But we've only scored on 1/3, or scored a touchdown on 1/3 of our attempts. And we only scored points on half of them. That has to be probably going for it on 4th down in that case, and stuff like that. But that could, if we do better than that, maybe we'd be a better team. Because so we're focusing on converting more 3rd downs and scoring in the red zone, which if that means running the ball more in the red zone, having less passing touchdowns, then so be it. I'm trying to win football games. And our offense has fallen off quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. But we do have another press conference to get through. Is there another question about our play calling? The fans are curious about the upcoming trade deadline. I don't think anyone's getting moved out. Maybe because of cap. But I'm pretty happy. I don't think I'm going to be making any moves. We won't be active. Thanks for being honest. Yeah, leave me alone. Anyway. Alright, let's quickly head on the weekly strategy. I'm not really scared of Murray. I'm not really scared of his deep passing. I'm not even going to lie. We'll do short pass for now. Actually, no, we'll do QB scramble. That's the safest one. Because short pass, like they have Marvin Harrison. They could get the ball downfield at some point. And we'll run outside. They don't have great outside linebackers or great ends. So, and then here, let's pick him off. I don't think we got interception last week. Allowed 20 points or less, 350 offensive yards, 5 offensive touchdowns, and I think I don't even know who we did in training last time. I did Ray 9, I did Peterson. Okay, so now it's Peterson and Tap. Can we not find a way to dodge the multiplier every single time? He literally does the same animation every time it misses the freaking multiplier. It's stupid. He does the same swim animation every time. I know they be talking about how many animations are for the line, but every time I'm doing one, he just does the exact same one. Oh my god, dude. Are you serious? I think I need 4,000. Yeah, I do. So I'm gonna need, to get all the multipliers this time, Peterson. So that means you not missing it every time, buddy. He's dodging it every time. He does the same animation every time. Do, like, defensive linemen have a specific animation they just go to automatically every time? Because he does it every time. He goes for the exact swim animation every single time. Nice job, Peterson. And maybe they just have specific ones that work on the drill, but I feel like even when I'm using Calhoun, I've never seen him use that swim move. It's just in this instance. Also, I did not mean to click cover skeleton. I wanted to do red zone DB battle. But I guess this is what we're stuck with now. The one where it's basically luck to determine what you get, because it's just how good the CPU wants to guard players. That's really how this drill goes. How much does the CPU want you to get? Well, as you can see here, they might be a little bit nice to me because usually I'm only enforcing completions. But the drop pick proves that they don't really care that much about you being successful this time. But I mean, hey, okay, no Sneed's going to drop another one. What is wrong with this game? Why are the drills? I don't know, man. They're not good. They're really not. They're so annoying. Feels like a chore. And it's not. It's like I'm having fun, like upgrading my players. Most of them just feel like, ugh, every time. But whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal. I still rather do them than not. It's big. It's important for my players' development, and not everything can be fun. Dang, we just lost a lot of multiplier. You just need like 2 more stops, though. And even tackle bonus is getting us up there. Just tackle them at least. That's all I'm really asking for right now. And hopefully you don't allow a touchdown either. But also, the yards allowed are taking away from our tackle bonus. So, which they didn't get many yards there. Can they drop a pass? I know I have a good receiver core, but please. Here he goes. His 8 years to throw. Luckily, Sneed makes a play. Thank you, Sneed. 4.5 seconds, 5 seconds is crazy, man. You can't change my mind about that. Isn't the average time to throw like less than 4 seconds? And he's over here he gets consistently almost 5 seconds to throw. Look at my lockdown coverage. So inspirational. Yeah, y'all can score all you want. It's not going to save y'all from this gold I just got for tap. Alright, we can finally move on to the football game that we've all been waiting for. Took 15 minutes to get through training. or basically everything before the game. Okay, I've gotten past Russell and Crocker. No one's gotten hurt. Let's go. That's very important. Russell still hasn't missed a full game yet. He's gotten hurt in the middle of games now, like one time. But he's still not been out for an entire game. So he's been really good for us this year, obviously. He's third in yards, I think, in first in touchdowns. Okay. It's Sunday night. For the first time, we're going to be wearing our 2015 aways. And the Cardinals, I don't even know what they're going to wear. Do they have throwbacks? They have these. Okay, both teams are going old school today. Here we go.
It's week 7 of the NFL, and we've got the Titans leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Titans and the Cards on Sunday night.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona.
Gotta love Crocker's weird looking arm sleeve. Oh, they got offensive lineman as a 5-star team captain. Is that Paris Johnson? I don't think so. I mean, he could be wearing number 70. I've never watched the Cardinals game since he's been on the league. They don't even get primetime games. Like, anyway, we will receive today. James Meredith to return in this 2010s throwback game. There's Greg Groves, still an MVP candidate despite his interesting last 2 weeks. But it just shows you how well he played in the first 4 games. But here we go. 1st and 10 at the 29. Firing first down is Russell, and he's got a first down. I mean, that's just as simple as he can get an out route. I can see why they changed their jerseys. I mean, these aren't the worst ones I've ever seen. It's probably better than the Cardinals ones as Reynolds for a huge first down, getting a 14. But yeah, the numbers are way worse than they are nowadays. I really like the Titans' current jerseys with how the numbers look, but these ones, they don't do much for me. I do remember them, though. I guess you could call them nostalgic. Spears' first carry doesn't go nearly as well, but there's an injury to the Cardinals. It's Layman, their only high overall cornerback. That could spell disaster for Arizona as he will not return. Groves wants Russell. One-on-one coverage, and he can't bring it in. It wasn't really a throw that gave him a chance. It wasn't even really a 50-50 ball. But here it is, 3rd and 11 for Groves in this offense. Firing short, that's Thompson, and James Thompson has enough. Brought down at the 31 in Cardinals territory. We're looking for Russell again. This time he's not able to get to it again. These throws just aren't really possible to catch. And Russell's out of the game. I don't think he's hurt. Well, he is hurt because the time stopped. Oh, Russell. We don't have time for this, man. We don't have time for your usual shenanigans. I don't even know if he's out or not because I didn't see the injury. The only reason I know he's hurt is because Canada's on the field, and that's not normal. Groves as he throws. Can't connect with Reynaud. He drops it. And they're still not telling me, dude, Russell, are you good or not? He says he's not hurt. Is he just tired? Then why the time stop? He has to be hurt. He seems fine. What is going on? Russell, get back on the field.
Difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Anyway, Aubrey's kick to take the lead is up and good. Not exactly sure what happened with Russell, but hopefully he's back on the field next drive.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field.
Okay, now one of the best offenses in the NFL. The return is by Joey Kilgore. And the DB's brought down to 26. Here comes Kyler Murray.
And here is Kyler Murray, the number
8 touchdowns in 6 games, and yet they're 4-2. That's interesting. Maybe he has a lot of rushing touchdowns, or maybe Benson just has a lot of rushing touchdowns. They're starting off with empty, okay. Murray to throw. Wide open, Trey McBride. That's going to be on Mullins, I think. I think Mullins decided that he's going to guard Harrison for some reason, which is just not his zone, by the way. It's just not his zone, but you know how Madden be there. If they want someone to be open, they'll make sure that that linebacker runs to whoever they want to guard instead of, you know, who is wide open. And they throw caught wide open, Trey Benson. So far, 2 empty sets. We know they're going to throw, but they just get them open anyway.
Sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
And here comes Benson, but he slammed down Braylon Mullins. It'll be 3rd and 2. Murray at midfield. Hands it off. Benson brought down behind the line again. The first man to get there is Aiden Hutchinson. Also number 70 is Paris Johnson. I guess I can't even be saying that's weird because literally an offensive tackle on my favorite team wears number 70. Also, what an ugly punt. Out at the 23. Alright, well, we did better than they did on their first drive, so. Okay, Russell's back. Bro was just tired, I guess. I don't know. And here comes Spears. Nice spin move to gain 6. Didn't do too much last week. Probably should have ran the ball more. He almost averaged 5 per carry. Here comes Groves. Doesn't like what he sees. Can't throw it away in time. I mean, that's how you guard deep routes. They call it cover 2, which usually when they call it cover 6 or something, it doesn't work against that. But cover 2 locked up our PAD pretty well as we're looking for Russell here on 3rd down. He's not going to catch it. We go 3 and out. I mean, that's 3 jump balls for Russell. He has not came down with one of them. And, I mean, to be fair, only one of them has even been possible. The other 2 didn't even hit his hands. But then again, has he even caught a jump ball this season? Is what you have to wonder. Murray to throw. Once again, our linebacker on that play just decides he's going to guard somebody else, even though there's somebody literally right where he is. I don't understand that. What makes them decide if they're going to guard their zone or not? Because sometimes they just decide not to. And then Snead he's just standing behind him. He wants him to hit that curl. But their offense is fine. Like, it looked fine on paper. I don't think it's that good. We are making them look good. They look good whenever they're not throwing the ball. I mean, running the ball. I don't know what to say right now. 2nd and 7, under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. I don't know what happened to our offense, man, really. Is it me? Like, I feel like I'm not doing great targeting Russell too much. I'll be honest there, but also I feel like he should be catching some of these. He isn't the best jump ball receiver in the NFL. He just doesn't catch them anymore. So I guess he's not anymore. 3rd and short for Arizona. And that one is, of course, is caught by Michael Wilson in the contested area. Should have been broken up. Let's be honest. That one should have been incomplete. Run by Wilson Benson. He's going to score. I'm never changing sliders when I'm winning too much ever again, dude. I didn't change many. I just made it harder for me to run, easier for them to run. I think something else. I don't know what I did, but it was like week 3 or something, and since then I've not been as good. But I'm quick to change the sliders when I'm getting blown out. So I mean, I think I'm always am because I mean, not when I'm getting blown out, when I'm blowing teams. I don't think I barely. I think I rarely changed the sliders in season 1. I think I probably changed the most sliders in season 2, season 4. Let's just change this play up because honestly, it doesn't look good with how they're playing defense here. Looking for Crocker. That's underthrown and incomplete. What is Groves doing? He is not locked in. He hasn't been locked in for 3 games now. Why is he underthrow that? We have to wonder if we're just not the same team. Well, I already knew we weren't the same team. We looked better in the first few weeks. We looked like the team to beat. Spears, look at all that room to run. Big first down. Oh, that should not be his 3rd carry. Excuse me. And this time he'll cough up the ball. Cardinals recover. Aldridge forced it. Yeah, this is the type of game we're doing with right now. Has Murray thrown an incomplete pass? I'm pretty sure he hasn't. Pick it off! What do you mean, man? The Cardinals are literally unbeatable. He jumps right in front of it, but of course it ends up not being incomplete, not being intercepted. That's caught. That's never caught if it's me. And that's their 3rd string receiver going as a superstar to have 87 overall safety. Of course he caught it, though. Of course he just wrestled it out of his arms somehow. And Ernest Jones begins... Oh, my God. I pray they fixed encroachment and offsides. Because why am I starting to play already, like, on the line? And then as soon as I move, they count it as encroachment. They just count it as offsides when the play's hiked anyway. There's nothing I can do about that. Inaccurate open receiver. 3rd and 4 for Arizona. Motion man is Trey McBride, the tight end. Wide open man is Michael Wilson. He's going to get the first. And here's Benson. How is Vernon Crompton even getting on the field? I'm honestly not sure. He's not here now. I don't even know how he got there. They're going to throw it again. There's just someone open immediately every single time. Blitzing doesn't matter because he gets the ball out before our pressure even has a chance to get there. I mean, I'm praying they call play action or something. Okay, that jet sweep did not work. Peter Calhoun's all over that. Because, like, look at this. They're not trying to hide that they're throwing it. They know exactly what's going to happen. Probably find somebody 5 yards down the field. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Like, it's just somebody short every time. And if we play man, they're going to find an out route. If we play zone, they're going to find somebody on a hitch or a curl. They're going to throw it again. Open man. Oh my God, Snead actually forced an incompletion. And they're just going to go for it.
Making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I mean, they have to run it here, right? They're going to get it. Yeah, Benson has all day. Nobody decided to shed a block. What happened to this defense? And really offense, really. Because I know our defense is going to struggle against good offenses. Because we did last year, even when we were a good offense. I mean, even when we were a good defense. Just like this year. But offense, I don't know what happened there. It's just gone. They ran a zig route. So, of course, Michael Wilson's wide open. Cardinals take a 2-score lead. I mean, how many third downs did they convert? I actually want to know. That's a 13-play drive. I'm pretty sure almost every single snap. I mean, not every single snap. Every single I don't know. I don't know how to call it, but like every single time they had a third down. When did this play start? Here, okay. Okay, they got first down here easily. Oh, this is a fourth down conversion. Then a third down conversion. Then a third down conversion? She really didn't convert much, really, when you look at it. Just so many short gains. You know how every man game you lose has like that one play where you're like, oh yeah, man's decided my fate. Last week it was the halftime debacle. This time it's that fumble from Spears. Like, bro, number fumbles. So when he does, you know something's up. Is that safety going to do anything, or is Mims going to be open? He's going to do something. Play action. Groves finds Crocker short. Up to nearly midfield. Interesting formation here. Oh, no, they changed it up. Okay. They know what they're doing. But can they catch Reynaud? No! He scores! Oh my God, something good happened. I mean, I saw them change it up, but it seems like they're blitzing anyway, and the safety just did not have positioning there. We needed something like that because this game has went terribly. And that's only our third drive. That was only our third drive in the game, I think. No, fourth, because we had field goal, 3 and out, fumble, then that. So we've had 4. But, I mean, one of them was really short. And that one was really short, too. We've only had 2 drives that probably lasted more than 3 plays. I mean, Cardinals just had a 13-play, 5-minute drive. Mine's got to be knocked away. I know he's good, Ward, but you got to knock that one away. Was that incompletion forced by Snead last time, the first one of the game? Because no, he threw an accurate one earlier. Which makes sense. He's not a good quarterback. He's like 85 overall. Yeah, we're chopped, dude. It's so easy for Murray to find somebody wide open. And that's me. I did not see the angle route coming. They're already in field goal range. And this been 3 plays. Oh, wide open. Okay. I mean, is that not rigged? Where's Sparks going? That's just not his zone. He's one of our 3 cover safeties. Wait, maybe he's not. It just needs fault in that case. Either way, it doesn't matter. One of these 2. Yeah, it honestly looks like Sparks just got in Snead's way. We're not gonna win. I mean, I finally get a good drive, and they just immediately 4 complete passes all in a row for the easiest touchdown ever. Like, but why do all my losses feel scripted? I know it sounds like I'm just complaining, but watch the game. Like, am I making bad reads or something? I mean, there's Tom. Are you serious? Freaking stick drift, dude. Why? I mean, it's probably. I mean, I think it happens sometimes. Only Madden wants it to happen, of course, because that's a touchdown, obviously, and they can't have that happening. Like, why is this game so bad? Like, we're in season 6, man. And I feel like it's really coming out this season, because season 2 was too easy. Season 1, season 3, I felt like my team wasn't that good. Season 4 is frustrating, but we closed it out strong. And then season 5, we were good, despite a couple tough losses but at least 2 of the losses felt 90% realistic. But this season, I don't even know what's happening. We started strong, and now the game's deciding that they have to cut us down a peg for some reason. Like, no, this is just a good team. We're 91 overall. It's okay for us to win a lot of games. Especially because I want this to be the last season of the franchise anyway. I want us to at least be in the conference championship. At least that's really good blocking. Nice blocking. At least our offense is back. Now we got to get our defense in check. Are they going to find a way to score in these 29 seconds? I'd be surprised if they didn't. I mean, that's 3 drives that all took under a minute. I thought this was going to be a defensive fun game, but no, it's just going to be one of those games. All right. Could we not purposely give them a free touchdown this time, Madden? I'd really love that. I'm not even talking to my team at this point. I'm just talking to Madden. Y'all don't got to do that to me, all right? Y'all can just have it be a fun, competitive game where the Cardinals don't strike back every single time we get anywhere near a win. It's okay. You're not even going to go for it? It's actually kind of crazy. That's really kind of crazy. I would probably go again. We just allowed a 50-yard touchdown or so. But I'll see you guys after the halftime break.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Seahawks who were able to come away with the road victory. Ken Walker, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium, and they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Bryce Young, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week with Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions. In the first half, the Cardinals did what they always do, and that's rely on their quarterback, Kyler Murray. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out.
Man, I'm really trying to get this offense going. And, I mean, it's exact. I did contain QB scramble. This man has not even tried the scramble. Murray has not tried to run the ball. He's 17 of 19 in the first half. Groves 9 of 15. I mean, it's good, but it's not first 4 weeks, Groves. And I don't even care that Spears doesn't have any carries, because maybe if he deserves more carries, he wouldn't have fumbled. He and Raynaud both have receiving touchdowns. We're doing solid receiving-wise. Sack allowed by Ian Crocker. Mullins already did it. He has 8 tackles, 2 TFLs in the first half, so he'll be getting superstar. We have a ton of tackles for loss, but we have no sacks. It's probably because I chose contain QB scramble, but they're not even trying to scramble. So I don't know what to say about that. Of course, we got ball first, so the Cardinals have an opportunity. Also, I would like to mention that I learned in the halftime show that our entire division won. Not that it matters, because even if we lose, we're still like 2 games ahead. But I think the Colts would be like 3-3 or something, or 3-4. But or maybe they'd be 4-3. But either way, like I don't like that because it feels like we're playing our worst football, and it probably will. This stretch is probably until the bye week is probably going to be our worst football of the season, and I'd rather them not win during that period. But yeah, I don't know what we're going to do to contain Kyler Murray because he's accurate. He's not getting pressured. That's like the perfect. Oh my goodness. There's J-Rod. Love to see it. Because, I mean, J-Rod's been solid his entire career. He just doesn't play a ton, and when he is, he's just average. Like, he's a solid D-tackle. And Kyler's now going to run, but Calhoun wraps him up. Okay. Even without containing QB scramble, we still didn't let him get more than 2 or so yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and 10. Also, I don't have to force myself to be Mullins anymore because he's got his goal. Murray's trying to run. Don't let him get there. Please. There's already a flag. I'm praying it's holding. It is. Okay. It's on the right guard. I want to see if it's actually holding or if it's one of those moments where the game just decides that they're going to hold. It happens to the user and even the CPU sometimes, so I'm not even going to lie. Okay, so they said it was the right guard. Well, we'll just look at this. Oh, yep, he pulled him down. Very good call by the ref. Matter of fact, Bushrod probably has a sack if not for it, so great call by the referees. 3rd and 20 for Arizona. He has all day. He's going to scramble. Not going to get it, obviously, even though he does manage to break a tackle. Cardinals go 3 and out. A 3 and out that lasted almost 2 minutes. In this game, it's kind of crazy. All right, Meredith. Nice return down at the 37. All right, girls, we're going to need to see some of what you did in that second quarter because that was great work. Up top, win that jump ball, Crocker. It was in your arms for a good half second there. You got to catch it. We got to be honest, man. That was in your arms. You got to catch it. And Crocker is injured? Oh, no, it's incomplete. I'm tripping. He might just be tired. And Groves is just going to slide. Not going to do anything crazy. Make it 3rd and 4. Is Crocker back? No. Not a great sign. Hopefully, he's just tired. And that's going to be caught. Oh, my God. What a pass lead. Kind of felt like that earlier Murray catch. So I guess it's even now, I'll say. And look at that. Thompson's open. This time, it reaches him. Brought down inside the 10. You know what, Spears? I told you. I said we're going to have to start running in the red zone more because I want to score touchdowns in the red zone. I am a man of my word. Nice job, guys. Really great blocking on that probably low overall defensive lineman. Now he can't really run. Because even a good carry would make it 3rd and goal at the 8, and that's not really ideal. But look, he dropped it. Maybe if that was a good pass, he actually doesn't drop it, now that I think about it. Because that really looked like the ball's just off target anyway. But, oh my God, that should have been picked. That would have been such a bad interception to throw. Groves gets his blocks. Trying to find somebody. Gonna try something. Not gonna really happen there. You gotta kick it. But we tried, but that's another failed red zone drive. Down to 1, but at least it makes it so if they score, which they probably will find a way to score eventually, it would still be a 1-score game. You gotta take what you can get here. especially when our offense hasn't even been very good until the second quarter.
That can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. Their lead
Empty set again for Murray. They've been very confident in that set. And that is overthrown. That could have been picked if it wasn't overthrown. So Murray's probably a little bit lucky there like we were in our last drive. Except ours was literally a dropped interception. Oh, and there's a sack! Number 2 for Tracy Dell. He's been such a solid backup for us since he joined. And it makes it kind of sad that we're going to lose him, to be honest. 3rd and 14. Because I don't like Tracy Dell. Oh, that's picked! Taylor Sparks! What a huge play! Interception number 3 on the season. Murray tries it, but Sparks is locking that up in man. So now we're already in field goal range for Aubrey, but we want a touchdown. We want this to be a good 1 touchdown lead. Nice spin move. Spears still on his feet. He didn't even get touched till he had them 8 yards. Like, play action. Groves throwing across the middle. There's Russell fighting through tacklers to the 5. Here we go. Titans are back. Finish the drive. Play action again. Roll out again. Russell can't find it. You got to do better than that, man. That's a safety. I know he's a superstar, but he's a safety. I expected you to be open. Oh, you can't press. You can't start your release outside on an inside route. Another dropped pick, but Russell was in there. I mean, it's not surprised that he dropped it. It's just that it sucks that we have to depend on another dropped interception. Firing. There's Russell. There's a touchdown. There we go. There's Groves, Spears, Skoronski, Isaac Johnson, James Thompson, J.C. Latham, and Marvin Mims, basically the entire offense celebrating with Russell, as I believe that's touchdown number 9. And I'm going to give credit to our offensive line. They're giving us time to throw, even on a blitz like that. Handoff, Raynaud makes it a 7-point game. That's a huge conversion.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line. Sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
All right. And Wilson gets 3 on that jet sweep. So that's his second jet sweep. He has like a total net 1 rushing yard. And look at me. But look at, why is Mullins starting off already off sides? Luckily for me, I just turned off of him this time because I noticed it, so it wouldn't give me the penalty. But like, it's still really annoying. Okay, it's going to be 3rd and 3. This is huge. The Cardinals really do not, and I mean they do not want to go 3 and out. No movement as they hike the football. Wide open is Marvin Harrison. I mean, dude, out routes are unbeatable. They're unbeatable.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive player.
Murray in play action, firing, caught. Snead got torched. Cardinals in the red zone. It really sucks to see Snead having his worst season of his career. I mean, I know he's his lowest overall since like season 1, but it's still really sad. It's like seeing one of your favorite players fall off. Benson has 10 for 24. You never really see CPUs continue to run the ball at all when the running back is struggling, but here they are at least trying sometimes. But man, this is a 7-point game. The Cardinals are in the red zone. They could easily score, but this is a very good game. I mean, it's not like good. Well, like Madden wise, it's about a little bit below average for a Madden game, but like NFL watching this game wise is pretty solid. It's definitely better than the Falcons game though. I still at this point I still feel like I can win if I play well enough. It's 2nd and 4. How is Crompton getting on the field? I still don't understand that. And that's intercepted! L'Jarius Sneed! And he's off to the races! Brought down at the 34. Murray got greedy. And he just fires it in, but Sneed jumps the route. That's the Sneed we know. Waiting, biding his time till he can make the play of the game. That's the Sneed we know. Catch to Mims. Oh, he got hit hard. Hangs on. It'll be 2nd and 2. Here we go. This is the Greg Groves we know as well. Going through his progressions, finding open receivers. First we looked downfield, then we looked a little bit shorter, saw Mims open. Spears just going to take the yardage. No crazy moves. Not really trying to fumble again if that can be stopped. Spears again. Look at the blocks. Another first down. Why does it feel like I really like Russell one-on-one against this corner? I just want it. I just want it to be a catch. And Russell might have it! Quincy Russell brings it in! Touchdown number 10 for Quincy Russell! And he poses in front of the camera. Sometimes, even if it didn't work in the first half, you just got to get it up to your star receiver. That was Joey Kilgore. We know he isn't anything good. They had their cornerback, their best CB, taken out of the game with an injury in the first plays, and we took advantage there. Is that just what we needed? Did we just need confidence? Is that what we were lacking in the last couple of weeks? Because we were back in the 30 column, and now we're trying to get back in the win column. All right, a big stop here ends it pretty much. It's going to be really tough for the Cardinals to stop to really do anything after if we get another stop. Nice play. Look, I love Tap, man. He's not the most perfect corner, but he's a solid slot guy, and he's also a really good run stopper. He's up there with Starks in run stopping, and Starks is a safety. You expect him to be way better than Tap. And Starks, I mean, I guess Tap's in the box more than Starks is, to be fair. Look at Sneed, man. Oh, my goodness. He's back. Sneed is back. 3rd and 7. Murray. Oh, my God. He broke the sack. He's breaking tackles like it's a joke. What are we doing? Aiden Hutchinson can't bring down Kyler Murray? The fall off of Aiden Hutchinson since he signed that contract is wild. Gain of 6 there for Murray. He's just trying to find some sort of way to get points because all of a sudden we have 35. Oh, look at Mullen trying to punch it out. He's like, why not? Just go for it. Cardinals are not confident in going downfield right now after what happened with Sneed. So they're kind of chipping the ball down, but you don't really have time to do that. And there we go. Another nice tackle. Like, you got to head to the end zone, like, pretty much now. Or you're in a position where even a first down or two will end the game if we get the ball back. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you can really go conservative here. I don't think you're in that position. I mean, they got out of bounds there, but Still, they started this drive with like 7 minutes left, and this down to 4:36. Like, yeah, the completions are cute, but a win is cuter. Murray's gonna run again. He will not cough up the ball. He doesn't slide. He just takes the hit every time, but he hangs on. Now we're down to 4 minutes. Murray looks like he wants to run again. He's going to dump it off to Benson. It'll be 2nd and goal. Murray brought down, finally. Lucas Van Ness. 21-second runoff. This game is so trash. Like, what do you mean a 4-yard or so sack leads to a 20-second runoff? That's intercepted by Braxton Tapp. That's the ball game. And also probably Crocker, since he's pretty injury prone as well. There's going to be an immediate flag, which, I mean, I don't really care. Game's pretty much over. I think we had a really good... Didn't we have like a really good penalty on them earlier? Well, no, but the big play wouldn't even have happened if not for the holding, so... Well, that's favorite. I really put Bauer as my 3rd-string tight end. I'm not sure how he's getting it. Like, Bushra literally was going to get Kyler Murray on that play if not for the hold. Nice job, Thompson, on that huge block on Michael McFadden, who was literally right in front of you and would have been easy to at least make contact with. But obviously, you were scared.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
I honestly don't even want to throw a ball, because if a pick 6 happens, then the Cardinals are right back in this game. It's not even worth it. Yeah, we just could not get any yards, dude. They were all shut down since that holding call. At least we didn't let them block us easily this time around. Oh, man, I suck. I'm usually a good tackler, but whenever it's a punt return, I just can't tackle. Yeah, show Murray. Yes, that's fine. Show us 2 interceptions. Oh, he's done 3. I forgot. We kind of got given this game by the Cardinals. I mean, because they were really beating us, man. Like, beating us like, oh, dang, this Titans team might be a fraud. But then 3 picks are thrown in the second half. Wait, was the first one in the first half? It might have been second quarter, but either way, you get what I'm trying to say. Hutchinson tried to end Murray's career. And that's a quick little throw to Benson. Okay, so 6-1, same record as last year around this time. Like, everything's going really similarly. The difference is I hope we don't drop 2 really big games at the end of the season to miss the first seed. But also we need some teams in our conference to lose. Oh, oh my God. We really want to end some Cardinal careers, which I understand. I'm kind of mad too, but we don't need to. This game's over now. Are y'all just not going to try to get Kyler Murray? No? Okay. Well, I mean, I don't understand. They had no one to guard. Why don't they just run in there? I was like, I don't have to turn into nobody. But no, they just stood there and watched as Murray ran. The players never do that for the CPU. The CPU sees you running and they're not guarding anybody, they'll come for you. Which, like, they're both CPUs, right? I don't get how there's a difference. Like, both players are getting controlled by CPUs. It's just that one is on a user control team, which is why you... Okay. Which is why we say things are rigged in this game, because some things that the CPU can do on the opposing team are usually better than what the CPUs can do on your team. That's what we notice the most. That's what players notice a lot when playing franchise. Which is why I actually kind of agree with people who only want to play online and Ultimate Team and stuff, because that has the least amount of, oh, the CPU basically just decided what happened on that play. Whoops. Because you're on competitive, and no one wants to play competitive kind of Madden against CPUs. But yeah, we win. Despite the Cardinals trying to score last second. Oh, y'all really gonna make us have to kneel all 3 times? Okay. It wasn't pretty, but we've gone against teams with winning records 3 games in a row. Now we've had some tough battles. Cause wait, who we played for the Seahawks? I don't know. Colts? I don't think they had a winning record. Or Armadillos. Either way, they didn't. So there we go. Oh man, they're gonna make me wait. Whatever. And it was on the road. We're on a road trip right now because of all of our home games early on.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Glendale.
Okay, so I mean, it feels nice to win. Wasn't the prettiest, but you know. We also got Groves going again with one of his best games this season. 15-24, 310 yards, 4 touchdowns. With Spears 11-4. You know, he threw 2 almost interceptions. So, I mean, it's kind of like the Desmond Ridder situation. But yeah, Spears, I don't feel bad at all for not giving you as many carries because you fumbled. Once you fumble, don't expect more than 5 carries for the rest of the game because you don't deserve it. Russell was really solid today. Thompson finally got his yards back. Crocker was decent, but Crocker hasn't been crazy. Like, I like Crocker, but he doesn't do much better than Russell, so it's kind of harder for him to get the ball when Russell's on the field. Now, he's amazing when I don't have Russell, but right now I do. Also, Mullins with another amazing game. He should be superstar now. We had sacks by Dell and Van Ness. I'm kind of disappointed by Hutchinson, but yeah, a lot of our good DBs made plays. But yeah, Hutchinson's like if I make a Titans franchise awards next year, then I might have to put him on the list for most disappointing defensive player because like he frustrates me. He's painfully average for somebody who's a 99 overall. Okay, we get to get Russell to a 95. Let's do slot. Why not? This sounds fun. He gets wow, he got some medium route running though. I mean, these ratings are just so crazy. His lowest rating here is agility, and it's an 87. All of his route running is at lowest at 96. Like, this is really one of the best receivers I've ever seen in Madden. It's crazy that he doesn't have a linebacker. I mean, X Factor. He's so good. He really does deserve it. And he's staying healthy. That's the biggest thing. Quincy Russell's on the field. All right, actually, I kind of upgrade all these guys. Peterson's up to a 75, which this would tell us that he didn't have star if we didn't already figure that out. He gets another boost of finesse moves. Dude, he'd be so good if he could get on the field. He's a rookie with 85 finesse moves, man. That's good even for college football. But yeah, we'll get Maris from Playmaker. He is our return man, so I'd like him to be able to move. Got some break tackle. Okay, he got most elite. catching stuff, so I'm not really sure what went on there. But you know, it's fine, I guess. So I don't think. Yeah, Russell only had 5 receptions, but Mullins should have gotten it. Brandon Mullins was flying to the ball all game long. Safe to say he has arrived as one of the top linebackers in the game at this point. He now has superstar development and a +5 morale, and all of our linebackers are on XP. Okay. And yeah, we didn't get Russell's, but it's okay. He doesn't need X Factor really. You don't even need X Factor in this game. You don't. I mean, how many times does my X Factor even get activated per game? Maybe once. Yeah, they said, okay, he still gets XP because he still had a good game. Okay. I mean, dude, Russell might be a 99 by the end of the year if this continues. Also, Groves. Not that one. Groves is lightning in a bottle. It's just not released all the time. Ooh, they said we locked up Trey McBride. I mean, I didn't say it, they did. Anyway, on to week 8. Okay, so we've got upgraded players now. We have player national focus, a player meeting inside the coach office. We have is this Groves? Yes, it is. Groves wins his first award since week 1. Groves, that means he's gotta be still leading in yards and stuff. Yep, still leading yards. Looks like he's barely leading in touchdowns over J.J. McCarthy, but he's got a pretty good lead in yards right now. Okay, the Rams should be a free win. I mean, it's hard to say based off ratings sometimes, but they don't look very good. Puka Nacua, Jared versus Kyron Williams. I mean, our top 2 is higher than their entire top 3, so sorry. Also, we're first in points now. Looks like the consistency finally caught up to the other teams. Baltimore's the only undefeated team, but they had a bye week. Doesn't count until they play another game. It's like not much happened. Storyline wise, Snead's still tied number 1 for interceptions. Okay, so our entire Division 1. Yeah, the Colts are 4-3, so we're only 2 games ahead of them, plus the win we have against them. I mean, which is already a really good lead. Like, when you're 2 games above with a game over, you're in a pretty good spot. But so we should see some linebacker upgrades and a Quincy Russell upgrade possibly as well. Nope, no Russell, just Powell and some other guys. Which Powell doesn't get on the field nearly enough, I feel like. It's just because, like, we have such a good linebacker group. If we do end up doing a Season 7, he'll probably be our second-string sub-linebacker and will be on the field almost every snap. But even without a ton of snaps, he's still producing. Maybe not as much as last year. Last year was a breakout season for him. It just didn't lead to him getting more playing time, sadly. That's just how it is sometimes. When you have this much talent, some guys get pushed to the back. But yeah, that is where we're going to end it today. Pretty clean win. Got some confidence back in us as we face off against the Rams next week. One of the best rushing teams in the NFL. How do they have more rush yards per game than us and are ranked lower? This game is so dumb. Anyway, see you guys later. Also, we're the game of the week.